good, the bad, the good, the bad. You walk this balancing, this tightrope. What's that like? Where are you going to see it? Tell us, talk to us. What do you like? What are you going to like?
Well, I mean, I think in the conversations that I've had with Julie, you know, these characters are wildly complex individuals that span, over a century of time. And Damon, you would have thought at 170 plus years old, would probably think before he does something. Still doesn't. He just doesn't. But this metamorphosis of this guy, I think, ultimately is, at this point, he tried. Season 2, he tried. He tried to do everything he wanted to do. He tried to be something everyone wanted him to be. And the bottom line is, he is not. He's not a nice guy. Yes, he has a hard time, but he's not. And the reality of it is what Julie and I talked about, is this year was him saying, you know what? I did everything you wanted me to do. I tried everything you wanted me to try. It didn't work. And I'm right. And this is who I am. This is what I am. If you don't like it, you can go yourself.
So, Mr. Ripper Man over there, how does that philosophy apply to Stephen? You know what I mean? You were a really good hero, and then you kind of went back to who you were born to be, which was this, you have this problem.
I always, lean towards the dark side. I mean, when I got to play the Ripper season 3, for me it was such relief in a way, because I felt like always season 1, season 2, Stephen was such a good guy, so good to a flaw that I thought, well, there's no way that this could all be based in just the truth of Stephen. The truth of Stephen is he's so dark and he's so twisted and he's so dangerous that he covers it up with this sense of goodwill. But in reality, his darkness is so intense that he doesn't know what to do with it, and so he just decides to rip people's heads off. And bunnies, mainly bunnies, which is really terrifying.
Okay, making his first Comic-Con appearance with us is Zach Rory. And so many questions from Matt Donovan. It's like, how do you feel being the last standing human being in this big ball? You have current. Are you surprised you're still alive?
So we feel like.
Tell us, talk to us. Is this the season of Matt?
I don't know if it's the season of Matt. It's the season of Matt trying to stay human. Whatever I have to do to do that, I'll do it. I'm proud to be the only human. I'm human. I see dead people, but I'm human. But you see people. Because I got to leave.
I know a lot of what's to come, but I also know that you're a very important person in this family of people, particularly to Elena. I mean, what are you going to do to earn that this year? I mean, she's changed her life.
Yeah, I think Matt's and obviously he served a purpose in all of this now. I think knowing that Elena never wanted to be a vampire, would never want to cause harm to anyone else, that perhaps he might offer up his neck or whatever parts of his body she wants to feed on.
Jeremy, huh? Everyone you love just died. And they come back to haunt you and they die again.
Oh yeah, I have the kiss of death, and the one person I was able to resist that was Bonnie, and I feel like we were growing very close, and I betrayed her with a little necrophilia. I don't know. It's interesting. Jeremy's been going through this voyage. He's lost a lot of people, and he failed to protect his sister and contributed to the demise of her turning into a vampire. So I don't know if he's preoccupied or maybe he will find it. That's up to you guys.
Now, one of the things that I experienced on my Twitter, and I think Julie experiences on her, like feedback from social media and fans, is there's this whole Elena sort of dilemma. And Julie, you reconcile that at night when you're laying in bed 8 o'clock in the morning?
When you have like nightly panic attacks, insomnia, panic attacks at 3, 4, and 5 in the morning. You know, look, for every please let it go this way piece of feedback, I get another, oh no, please let it go this way piece of feedback. So what's great about what we've accomplished here together as a group is that we have people who care that much and who have opinions that are not strong, that they really want it to go their way. And, you know, I think about it, it's funny, it actually took me by surprise. I don't know if this is true for you too, but like, when I watch a sporting event and I'm rooting for one team, and then the other team kind of falls way behind, and I'm like, oh God, they look so sad over there on the bench. And then I start to say, you know, everybody gets an underdog story. And so you start rooting for the other team so much. And then they feel bad for the guys that lost because they were ahead and then they lost and now they're sad. And it's just a spiral.
There's no game. There's always a winner or a loser. There's no game.
I know, but it's difficult when you're dealing, for me, when I'm watching love triangles, I like to be able to root for both of them. I didn't know if I wanted Kelly to live or Brandon, you know?
Salvatore sandwich.
That's why I say I'm Team Salvatore, because I really
Man, would you like Madison tomato and sandwich?
You know, you play Elena, now Elena's 2 different people, you play Catherine, your schedule is pretty cool. And what is the absolute worst part of doing your job?
Don't tell the truth.
Honestly, yeah, there's nothing terrible about my job.
Ian, Paul,
A lot of sleep, maybe.
lack of sleep. It's a grueling schedule, guys.
It's the cookies at catering. It's these certain scenes that you have to do, and then there's like all these cookies that. Not good.
What's the best